Today I'll be doing a self-evaluation of my informative speech. Before this speech, I was not that nervous at all, especially compared to my last speech. I felt really ready. During my speech, I also felt very good. I felt confident. I knew what I wanted to say next, and it was just much more easygoing than my last speech. And then after the speech, I had a really good feeling. I just felt like it went well, and I was ready to start thinking about my next one already. What was different from this speech about my last speeches would probably be, again, that level of confidence that I had. That was not there in the other speeches. I just felt more prepared. I know that I practiced this one many more times, so that definitely, hopefully, showed in my speech. A pro or a good thing about my speech would probably have to do with my note cards. I did look at them a few times, which we are allowed to do, so that was fine. I just felt like I didn't look at them as much as I could have, which was good because you could tell that I was prepared. And then also when I was reading from them for my evidence, I looked up a few times, so hopefully you could see that in my speech. And made eye contact with the audience. And then a con or a bad thing about my speech would probably have to do with my visual aid. It wasn't necessarily awkward, but I was a little awkward with it. I didn't really know how to juggle holding my note cards and speaking about the graph all at the same time, but after a little bit I think I figured it out, and I still used it to my advantage to help show my point for the Back to Sleep campaign. A goal that I have for myself for my next speech would probably be to talk slower. I did still have to adhere to the time limit, so I need to make sure of that for my next speech, and I did make the time limit this time, which was awesome. But yeah, maybe just talk a little bit slower for my next speech. I would give myself an A, honestly. I felt really good about this speech. I think it was my best one yet. I knew it really well. Hopefully that showed. I definitely used hand gestures more than I had in my other ones, and I got the time limit, which was a problem last time. I think that I also explained my evidence pretty well and used transitions, so that was good. And then lastly, I think that I definitely demonstrated audience analysis with my question at the beginning for my intro and just acknowledging their response and making eye contact and such. Thank you.